I didn't even get a chance to open up the doors for anybody, and we already got breaking news. So let me just say, that's Byron Lusby. Yes, that's Byron Lusby. That's Killer Cam. That's Chad Major. Breaking news. The Browns are sending Kenny Pickett to Las Vegas Raiders for a 5th round pick.
That's the breaking news?
That's the breaking news.
No, the breaking news is that you got 2 Boomer Sooner fans on here that's born and we breed that Sooner.
That's not breaking news. That's what it is. That's just what it is.
Kenny Pickett.
Listen. There was no way they was keeping all them quarterbacks. Let's be very
Either
clear.
that or they were going to cut him. I mean,
right.
They gave him a just to break the line to get him before somebody could claim him on waiver.
Right. So okay. So I got 0 issues with that. And since we're here, let's go ahead and jump right into the show. God, dog, that happened fast. Okay, so biggest story of the preseason, and we got breaking news too. We'll get to both of those in just a minute. But since we're here, here's my hot take of the night. Not really a hot take. This is just a reality check for the people that can't handle this reality check. The Browns' depth chart is, and should be, Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders. I know y'all having problems with that, what we just said. I got it.
Why?
You can't be sacked 5 times. You can't be scrambling. You can't carry your old baggage into your new job.
Yeah.
And on the last game of the season, you showed everybody why you're the 3rd dude on the depth chart.
I think he needs to sit anyway. I think
he does.
It'll be greater later if he sits.
And can I say something to just that same thing that you just said? And I'm going to look right in the camera when I say this. Ain't a damn thing wrong with sitting down.
Facts.
It's worked out very well for some of the greatest quarterbacks in the history of the game. It's okay.
Like A-Rod?
I'm just saying. It's worked out. It is worked out. It is worked.
Pat Mahomes.
Y'all keep this list. We can keep this list going all night. It is worked out. There is no shame in sitting your behind down and waiting and learning. Great students learn in the class and vicariously through others.
I love it.
This is a great opportunity for you to learn from all Joe Flacco and Dylan Gabriel's mistakes. Because let me be clear. Dylan Gabriel, talent-wise, is not better than Shedeur. He's not.
No.
So only thing that's going to happen by the end of this season is the reveal by the end. Because the Browns aren't going to be that great. They're going to be okay, but they're not going to be great. But by the end of the season, we'll all get a chance to be witnesses. So, it's fine. But shout out to Kenny Pickett. That thing did not work out at all.
Another move, huh?
This is like his 4th
He had to
team.
know. He had to know it was coming. You were hurt.
He played so good at Pittsburgh too, man. Like in college. Like,
he got a U-Haul sponsorship.
Did he?
Yeah, he was good at Pittsburgh.
You know, I watched a plethora of Kenny Pickett games.
He was good at Pittsburgh, especially his last year. He was good.
Okay. Ain't nobody gonna be calling the plays for you though in pro football. You know that, right?
No, I agree. I'm just saying.
And his whole career, that's what they did with little clipboards and signs on the side and run to the yeah. It's a different game, but I start you out. He wasn't horrible. I think he is a pro quarterback. I'll say that. He can be a solid.
And a good college. Sometimes a good pro quarterback may be second string, and that's okay.
That's true. That's very true. That's very true. That's very, very true. All right, let's get through the breaking news real quick. We're gonna run through this quickly. 3 years, $96 million. Sometimes the hold in or the hold out works. In this case, it did. Now, let's be clear of what he signed. $30 million of it is a signing bonus. So he got that today, right? Is that how it works, Byron? He got that 5 minutes after he signed. They gave him a check for $30 million. So there you go. So that was today's money. So really the contract is really 3 years, $32 million, which makes him one of the top receivers in the NFL, which is fine.
And
now
I think it's 2 years where it's high. It jumps up in the third year. So.
It does. It absolutely does. Now, the thing I'm still waiting on the language to read, because I haven't seen the language of that yet, how much of the actual contract is guaranteed. I don't know how much of it's guaranteed, which is a big deal. Because if it's not guaranteed, and the only thing that was guaranteed is the signing bonus, then what they essentially told him was that there better not be any slippage. Because if there is, you have a very cuttable contract. So there you go. But he got $30 million. He's a happy guy. Now, the more interesting contract to me was Trey Hendrickson's.
Can I comment on that though before we go there?
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
It's a great deal for the Commanders when your star quarterback is on his rookie contract.
100%. 100%. 100%.
Unless you dabbling trying to get something out of Dallas. Unless you're trying to do that and you was worried about that money because you're trying to see what's going to happen with this Michael Parsons situation, I get it. But what I am going to do, I'm not going to set me and you talked about this, Lloyd, this week.
Yeah.
The quarterback is relying on McLaurin a lot.
The whole offense.
He helped him. Yeah, so I'm not going to take his greatest weapon away.
But I want to go back to something you just said because we're going to talk about it again here in just a minute when we get to all of the other stuff that's going on in the preseason. But I have heard so many names mentioned about Michael Parsons. Everybody saying this, that, and the other. If there is any trade to be had, it's Washington. No.
Packers got the money. Packers have the money.
Packers have the money, but if there's a team that will try to go all in to get him, it'll be Washington.
Yeah.
And that's where he would like to go. If we're being honest.
And he want to go to Washington.
He want to go play with his guy Dan. That's where he want to be.
Yeah.
That's where he want to be. Okay, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Okay. Anybody else? I'm sorry, I kind of cut that conversation quick because I was trying to get to the next thing. But anybody else got anything about that one? We good on that one?
Better than that. Like you got a rookie quarterback that was his guy. You won 3 games at the buzzer with that dude, and he's the only guy to take the top off the defense with Debo. And Debo ain't that guy. He's the underneath run after catch guy. That was stupid if you didn't re-sign him.
Yeah, you at least back to your baseline of where you were, and that's all you really needed to do at that point. So okay, all right. This one is the more interesting contract to me because this holdout did not produce a greater contract. It just produced a 1-year raise. And I've gone over the numbers all afternoon, and I still don't necessarily understand it. But the bottom line is he got a $14 million raise, which bumps his salary up to, like, as weird as this is going to sound, it bumps the base salary up to $30 million. So, I get it. But I also think this is also a very clear message from the Bengals in that we don't think you're going to be, we think we got better options coming down the pike and we'd rather clear up that money. I guess, I don't, listen, I'm not saying I agree. Let me be very clear. I'm not saying I agree. I'm just saying the Bengals are saying we don't think, maybe they know something the rest of the league don't know about Trey Hendrickson. Maybe they do. I doubt it because it's the Bengals and that's just what they are. But it's a weird contract because he is the reason why I bring it up is because he is an unrestricted free agent after this season. And they can't franchise him. They can't do anything but let him walk out the door.
I'll be right back, fellas. I feel like some stuff is going on. I need a second. I'll be right back. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I'll be back. I'm really conflicted right now. I feel like messages are being thrown. So I'm gonna be.
No messages. I'm just saying I don't understand.
I'd be.
What kind of messages are you talking about? Okay, he really is gone. Okay. Well, y'all thoughts on this contract? Because I don't understand this contract. I get and is it a win for him? I guess it's a win because anytime you can make $14 million more than what you was making,
Absolutely,
I guess that's a win. Yeah.
It's a pacifier right now. I mean, they pacifying him to play this year and then see what happens next year. But I think he'll be gone after this year, anyways.
He's an unrestricted free agent. They don't want to pay him now. The
Yeah,
price of the bag ain't gonna go down.
exactly. It's gonna go up. So
Yeah,
it's a
so they're not gonna pay him next year. So it's good for him. He'll get to go where he wants to go and get a ton of money.
Let me ask you both this question.
Like he's gonna get a big signing bonus next year too. So not only is he gonna get the 30 this year, he probably get a 30 million signing bonus next year. That's 60 million straight cash, homie.
Right. Let me ask this question to both of you. Is he the best edge rusher on your team, or is he potentially the absolute perfect complement to a great defense already?
He's the best that they got by far.
Well, forget them. They've already made their decision. Forget that. I'm talking about where he's headed.
I mean, if you put him in
he's
Cleveland,
one of the best defensive ends in the league. Look at his numbers.
If you
Like
put him
you
in,
don't get 12, 13, however many sacks he's gotten the past year. I mean, you don't luck into those. You got to go get them.
say he winds up in Cleveland next to Mason Graham and Myles Garrett. That's a three-headed monster right there.
So
Yeah, I mean,
Buffalo.
he's a dude. I don't think he's a system. He's a dude.
I agree. I don't disagree with anything. I asked the question because I'm confused about. I should have known. I should have known what was happening here. That's my fault. I've been on this show too long.
This ain't got nothing to do with you, Lord. It's about him wearing that Michigan shirt because we're going to kick their ass next week. We're going to kick their ass next week.
Oh, something else is going on.
We'll get to that. I got some intel on
Well, we're going to get to it.
I got some intel on that, Cam.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Matter of fact, let me hurry up because I want to get to that. I got my water and everything. I'm ready for that. Okay. And then the other thing that went down today, which was very interesting, Amari Cooper went back to the Raiders.
I like it.
Probably the best thing they could have done for an amazing price, because I don't think it cost them that much to do this deal. It's a 1-year deal. Outstanding move by the Raiders on their part. Complimentary part. Amari is probably one of the most reliable receivers in the league. So there you go. I think that's awesome. There's always one. There's always one. There's always one that's gonna come out of nowhere with something random like, okay, Brandon Brown, we got you, brother. Okay. So this brings us to the first question. The preseason is over. Who had the biggest story of the preseason?
Whoever you want to put in there. It's preseason. Stuff don't matter. I keep telling y'all, it don't matter.
You've been saying it all along.
It
You're
don't
not wavering.
matter.
I think one situation does matter.
Okay.
I really do.
Okay.
Both our quarterbacks are trash. Like you just say, it don't matter. Okay? But what does matter is when the draft was going on. We were talking about the draft, and we were talking about the Giants moving back into the first round. Was Jackson Dart worth it? I feel like they got a future. I'm telling you, I like Jackson Dart. I feel like they got a future in Jackson Dart. And now he get to go sit behind Davis and Wilson.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing for him.
Yeah. Because what preseason football ain't the same as what he'll see week 1.
100%.
It's not. It's like it's totally different.
But he did go out there. He did go out there and make throws that all the other quarterbacks wouldn't make.
He was on schedule. He was on time. The ball came out of his hand. He ran around. So he did exactly what you want to see a rookie do.
And you can tell he worked on the things that he was not great at in college, which is to me the number one thing that you must do as a rookie is fix your deficiencies as you're coming into the league. And we don't know what that timetable looks like when you're fixing those deficiencies. Sometimes it takes a whole season. Usually it takes at least a season to fix all the stuff that you are not good at. Cause I can see Cam Ward's. I saw every game Cam Ward played last year, and I can still see where his deficiencies are. And so it's gonna be a very up and down season for that kid. But he has a lot of promise.
Yeah, the problem with him is that his college coach is better than everything that's on the Giants coaching staff right now.
Yeah.
But you ain't got to worry about that.
Not my problem.
Next year. You ain't gonna be there next year.
Not my problem.
I know what you want next year. You want Pittsburgh to go south. You want Mike Tomlin. That's what you want. I know what you want. You don't?
Look at these violent roots. Yes, I do. Actually do want that. I actually do want that. Is Micah Parsons a big story? Is that a big story?
I think it is. I think it's huge.
It is a big story.
That defense is going to be cheeks if they don't sign him. Like,
it is a big story.
Both of your corners got question marks, and you couldn't stop a nosebleed last year with that dude.
It is a big story, but that's what Jerry likes. He likes.
No, he don't like this story, Chad.
He don't listen.
What he is not gonna like is when the Eagles hang 50 on him. He ain't gonna like that.
He did the same thing.
All right, okay.
He did the same thing with Dak. He paid him right before the season. He'll do the same.
All right, okay.
If you see the documentary, you know.
So you are expect. I want to make sure we have this on record. You are expecting him to pay Micah before Sunday.
Yes.
It's the big difference with him and Dak. They didn't offer money to Dak until they got the contract settled. Michael Parsons will turn down being the highest paid.
Hold on, Cam. I just want to ask Chad a real quick question because he's very confident. What is Dak's agent's name?
Todd France.
Todd France. So you just know that because you're a Cowboy fan, right?
No, I mean I know.
No, you know that because you're a Cowboy fan.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. The rest of us didn't know that. You know why we didn't know that? Because there was no conflict with his agent.
Okay.
I didn't even know who Michael Parsons' agent was until Jerry brought it to my attention.
Isn't that Derrick Henry's agent too?
Might be.
Yes.
Might be.
David got a ton of people. He got everybody.
And y'all didn't close that deal last year while he out here working out in Dallas?
David is actually the Rich Paul of the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Derrick Henry's agent is Todd France.
Oh, it's Todd France? Oh, y'all. Wait, stop. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait.
He didn't put in the call. he could have did a 2-for-1.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh,
You mean to tell me
that made it worse.
that the ink was drying in the room, and all he had to do is, hey man, what you think about doing with Derrick Henry? That's all he had to do, and their whole season would have been different.
Well, he signed Derrick Henry. The money he was going to give Derrick Henry, he signed Ezekiel Elliott too.
How'd that work out?
It was terrible. It's terrible.
Okay. And you think they're going to get this done? They might. You know what? They might. Nothing surprised me in Dallas. They might.
Bigger than what it seems, though. I'm telling you that right now.
Jerry loves the headlines.
Hey,
I don't think he wants to sign here. I think he wants to be gone.
Yes, me too.
I think if he's serious, and it appears that he has, because he's done everything to validate what he said. I don't want to be here. He's done everything that you're supposed to do. The last remaining thing is to go home this Sunday. Or to stand there in your jogging suit and wait for somebody to come give you but I think he needs to stand on the trade table. I don't think listen, I'm Team Micah in this. Brother, there's only so much disrespect a man can take. And I know I'm worth it. I know I'm about to get my bag. So if I'm Micah, I just wait you out. And if you want to franchise me next year, cool. I'll take that money and still wait you out.
Hello.
You want to play this game? Let's play this game. Because guess what's going to happen in 2 years? You franchise me. I'm still going to be Michael Parsons.
They can't afford to do that though.
That's exactly right.
They had to cut out the
Jerry
team.
Jerry is betting on Micah's fatigue and his desire to play. And if I'm Mike, I'm going to say, cool, let's play chicken.
My back hurts.
Yeah.
When you just told him I got a sore back.
Yeah, let's play chicken. You want to play chicken? Let's play chicken. Let's see. Let's see who swerves their car first. Okay. Who won the preseason? Team, individual, don't matter. Who won?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the Giants because Jackson Dart and Abdul Carter, they look like they for real. So I think y'all set up for the future for sure.
Okay. You know what's funny to me? I feel y'all trying to gaslight me, and I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna take the bait, but I'm cool with it.
Right at all.
What?
I'm cool with it. It's fine.
Hey, remember before the draft, who I told you my quarterback was in the draft.
I told y'all.
Nobody's gaslighting me, man.
I told you I was comfortable with Jackson. I'm happy with Jackson, but I'm not great. I don't know where we are. It appears everything is moving in the right direction, but I don't know where we are.
I'm just
Go
saying.
ahead.
It's a good
Go ahead, Byron.
It's the preseason. You won't know till you start playing. Ask yourself in a month from now. None of this crap matters. You're talking about a quarterback that you hopefully won't see till 26.
Yeah.
I tell you who I like the
Abdul
most in the
Carter
preseason.
you won't see what he is until like week 10.
I tell you who I like the most in
same thing with
preseason.
Freeman.
I tell you who I like the most in preseason. I like that the Ravens got through preseason healthy. Now that was almost in question.
Did they? We don't
Reasonably.
know.
Reasonably healthy. Reasonably healthy. Yeah.
As long as Lamar is healthy, it's good. It's good.
Well,
But we don't know whether he is or not.
Yeah, that's a big as long. Cause yeah. Okay. Biggest surprise, biggest disappointments.
Man.
I'll start if nobody's got one.
Go ahead.
I like and dislike Caleb's Williams process. I like and dislike it. Now you say, well, how can you like it and dislike it? Because you're trying to protect him. I get it. But I don't know if the fire is where you unleash the Krakens. Because he got to play under center at some point. It's a Ben Johnson offense. You got to play under center. At some point, you got to do the work, sir. So I would have had him under the preseason. I'd have thrown the ball 5 times and had him hand the ball off 20. Because he got to do the work. It don't even matter if you win the game. Who cares? Are you learning the offense? Are you understanding your reads out of the play action? Because if you're not, you're not helping yourself. That's my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. That's my biggest frustration of the preseason.
Well, like Byron says, the preseason, it don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
When the Lions go 4-0 in the preseason and 0-16 during the season, what does it matter?
Okay, so do you think he is ready for the season?
We'll find out in a week and a half. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I think
You're not gonna the stuff that he saw during the preseason. You're not gonna see that. You don't know if he was going to get starters or backups, and then the pace is totally different. Like week 1 game speed is not the same as preseason speed. It's just different. It's like going from college to pro. Like that speed is just different, and you won't know until you get to the regular season.
But that's why I think
he'll have some issues the first couple of games because it's a new offense, new coach, new philosophy. So you probably won't see his potential until maybe halfway through the season.
He's gonna have a good season, bad season, middle season. I don't know what. I'm gonna change my touchdown total that I talked to you about, Lord, the other day. I'm gonna say 4,000 yards, 16 touchdowns. I really want to say 18, 19, but I'm gonna say about 17 touchdowns.
And I said,
4,000 and 17 touchdowns.
And my answer to Cam when he said that was, then that definitely puts them at the end of the division, and about a five maybe less than 500 season, which might be exactly what they need. Because I don't know, the thing that you can't get caught up in if you're the Bears, if in my opinion, is trying to keep up with the division now. You got time. You got time. The Lions, the best thing the Lions did is develop their squad over time. They said, we're going to get better in year one, and that's all we really want. Something to build on. Because guess what the Lions have not had historically? Seasons to build on. So now they're trending in the right direction, moving in the right direction. Everything's going in the right direction. I think that's the Lions have given the Bears the blueprint. They need to follow it.
Yeah.
That's just my humble opinion. Okay.
I just hope we hold. I just want us to hold Caleb to the same standard that we bring all these other young quarterbacks. I just want to make
100%. 100%. My other biggest disappointment is I'm tired of people fumbling the bag at the 1 yard line. And I'm looking directly at Shiloh Sanders right now. Fam.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You don't think so?
No.
It just gave him a reason. It just gave him a
No, it
reason.
didn't give him
I
anything.
think-
He missed it, like from what I read of their
He missed
stuff,
assignments all over the
that's what
field.
got him cut. Yeah. You missing tackles in space as a safety is not good.
Do you think they might keep him on practice squad?
I can see
Yes.
that.
You're clear way. Because I heard
I can see
Toronto, I heard the Argonauts was looking at him to claim. I guess they can claim off waivers as well. I guess I don't know how that works, but
They put it like a pool of players. You get their rights.
Well, remember Tampa Bay was dismantled last year with injuries, so he could get back. Yeah, it's easy.
If I were him, I would not make that move just to play.
No.
Chill out. Go to the practice squad.
Yep.
Go get in the lab.
You'll get better.
Fix all the broken stuff. Get better. Okay.
Listen to this. Rookies on practice squad make $13K a week.
It's not bad.
That's
Oh, I know that for a fact.
that's not bad at all.
But also, he ain't hurting for no money.
Nah.
So he's fine.
Either way.
He's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
You know,
He's fine.
it's not even his ability to me. It's just he was missing assignments. Like he's supposed to be playing over the top, and he was looking in at the running back, and then somebody went, got an 18-yard out. Like he was missing like point blank assignments. And
Byron, what is he?
A special teams backup, that can maybe get you through a game or two without getting exposed. But if you got to start him, you're like, oof.
How
He's
far
not the
away
same-
is he?
He wasn't like I thought when he was in South Carolina. I thought that dude was a missile. Like he was fast and he would hit you. Like he'll still hit you now. If he can get you lined up, he'll smack you. But
Right.
I just think those knee injuries took something from him because I don't see the same burst I saw when he was a young kid in South Carolina. And that's the thing, you can maybe get by for a week or two, but in the league they kind of notice that, we'll put somebody in motion. He'll have to come down and we'll make him cover. Good luck. So
he's not a true safety anymore. Not
yeah,
right now.
I think he has to be a safety. He need a corner.
I never had him as
Safety,
a
he's just a
corner.
backup. He's a backup. He's not. I don't think he's a front line guy. And
No.
so you hope you develop him well enough to where he can be a core teams guy, which I think he can. If he's willing to do that and can give you enough on the back end as a backup, then you keep the kid around because he's good in the community. He's a good kid.
Wonderful.
All of that stuff. He checks all those boxes. So it just can
Yeah.
get him to the point where you can put him on the field and he not get exposed badly.
Okay. All right. Can we talk some college football now? It's time, people. Let's get into some college football. 5 5 big questions in college football, 5 big stories in college football right now. Let's start with the best team in college football. Right now, the rankings say the top 10 teams are Texas, Penn State, Ohio State, Clemson, Georgia, Notre Dame, Oregon, Alabama, LSU, and Miami. What say you, gentlemen?
I had the best team is Texas because that's who they say until proven otherwise. So no, I definitely.
Who is they?
They the polls and everything that you just read.
Oh, okay.
Said, yeah, they.
You believe, and do you believe? So you do believe the polls?
Until proven otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you got to be proven otherwise. So, yeah.
Okay, my first thing is no rankings till October because this preseason crap don't matter.
That's how I feel
No
as
rankings.
well. I wish we
Get
would
rid
do
of all of
rankings,
them.
but
Yeah, you
whatever.
don't know. Like
Yeah,
half of the top 10 lost a quarterback, the most important
that's
guy on
exactly
the field.
what I said. Yes.
So you don't. How's that going to work? I don't know. I would stay out of that list, Clemson, just because they have a good defense and they have a returning quarterback that played well last year. I don't
Played
know.
okay.
But yeah, but I mean,
Right.
you got him in the. He played Texas well, and they were, that close to coming back and winning that game. So
Yeah.
I would say them, LSU maybe. I don't know. But like I said, it's a lot of money being bet on teams that were returning quarterbacks that you don't know. Like I love the Manning name, of course. And do we know Arch is good?
See, that's the thing
Do we
about
know?
him, man.
And I mean, that's not a knock on the kid. We just don't know. Everybody's banking on him being the number one pick in the draft. You don't know.
Everybody saw his moments last year and lost their minds. I saw his moments last year and was like,
Ugh.
Yeah, what
I-
moments where you were hanging your hat on this kid coming out being
That's
the
all-
number one pick?
well, if you
I
listen to
didn't
the
see it.
pundit, if you listen to the pundits, they loved him. They were, he came in, and there were so many people saying he should have replaced Quinn Ewers. I was like, I don't
There's
know
a
if he
reason he
should.
didn't.
I would have loved for us to play them with Quinn with him versus Quinn.
Quinn Ewers, he didn't beat us. He is what he is. He's gonna throw. What I said about Quinn is he's gonna throw us 2 every game. We just got to catch him.
I feel like Arch
That's-
might too.
that's-
I feel like Arch might too. I don't know
You don't
what he
know.
is. I'm with
You
you.
don't know.
I'm with you.
Nobody
I don't know
knows.
what he is.
Yeah.
I
You don't
think
know what
the only
you don't know what
teams.
Ohio State got. I mean, we'll see in Saturday, but there's a lot of teams with unproven quarterbacks.
I think the
Ranked
only
high.
teams that I feel comfortable with are Penn State teams. I ain't talking about quarterback teams. I think Penn State. I think Clemson defense is always going to be interesting. I think Notre Dame got enough muscle memory to make it interesting as well. And that's probably it.
New quarterback.
Who that quarterback gonna be though?
But see, that's what I'm saying. I said interesting. I'm not saying I have confidence in any of these teams. But at least those are the teams that have been there. And then why would I ever bet against Georgia? Why would I ever do that? Like, why would anybody in their right mind not include
They got
Georgia
a
in
new
the conversation?
Can I get my opinion on those teams?
Absolutely.
I like Texas ranked high. I get that because of a lot of people that's coming back. The team that scares me in this, the 2 teams that really scares me, of course, Ohio State, and I'll tell you why. But Penn State scares me the most because they are a system. You don't have to have a great quarterback at Penn State. It's a system. They're going to run the ball down your throat and make the right play. They're going to have a good defense. In my opinion, that's the team that scares me. It's Penn State.
When are they going to ever win a big game that they?
I agree with that.
That's what I
I'm
wrote.
agreeing with you that they're scary because of that.
Yeah.
But that's what I wrote down.
Yeah.
Their 2 challenges to me are who replaces Tyler Warren, because they always need, more than any other team on this list, they need a safety blanket.
Where did he
So
go?
who becomes the say? Oh, well, we know where he went. Don't do that. Don't do that. We know where he went. We know where he went. And by the way, you're welcome because I was the one that told you that you should take him. So you're
No,
welcome.
I told you before the draft
No,
started.
I told you. I told you.
Go back and look into when we had the names there. I told you who I wanted. I said, but he ain't gonna be there. Thank you, Chicago.
Well, for sure. But yeah, I think who replaces him, and then can that quarterback limit the dumb stuff that he is capable of doing? Drew Allard, is it Allard? I think his last name is Allard. Yeah, can Drew Allard eliminate some of the dumb stuff that he's capable of doing?
Did they
Those are the X factors for me. Huh?
Did they beat Michigan last year, Chad?
I don't think they have a big
They
win.
played.
No,
Penn State didn't play Michigan.
yeah, I think.
Big Ten.
Did they?
I think so.
I think they did, and they lost.
Yeah, because
They lost.
Michigan probably was stealing signs.
Well, that's probably true. That part's probably true. I can't argue with truth, Chad. I can't argue with that.
It was over with.
No, they did not play Michigan last year.
They didn't. Okay, all right. But
They played Ohio State. That was the best team they played, and they lost.
Well, let me ask you y'all this question: at what point do you fire James Franklin because he can't win the big one? And I'm not asking anyone to fire him. I'm saying if it quacks constantly like a duck every year.
When the money people say it's time for him to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you could argue this is the best Penn State team they've had
since last year.
Well,
let everybody tell it.
They surprised me last year. I thought they showed up better than what I anticipated they would last year. But there's no surprises this year. So I don't know. I don't know if I trust anybody in this top 10. If I'm being honest, I saw somebody. Yeah, I saw somebody say Carson Beck for Miami. Listen, the U been back every year. They back every year. This is their year every year, and it's never their year ever.
Carson Beck. He was terrible against Texas.
He was awful at Georgia.
He was terrible.
And now he's gonna go to Miami, which offensive line isn't as good as Georgia's.
Yes, he was awful. Ooh. Like you put your money on that horse if you want to.
But shout out to Carson Beck because he got a bag from Miami. Yeah. They believe they're gonna be better. I ain't mad at him for getting the bag. I ain't mad at that at all.
He won't be better than the guy that left.
No, he won't even be close to the guy that left. So I don't know if I believe it, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Okay. What's the other question we had? Oh, best conference. Who's gonna be the best conference when it's all said and done?
The SEC.
SEC. They got 10 teams in the top 25 right now.
But we just said that it mean nothing.
Y'all said it. It means something to me.
It's gonna be the SEC. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of powerhouses over there, bro.
Okay. All right. So Big Ten, no chance.
No.
No. Well, really, y'all saying nobody else, no chance.
No. Who you trusting that? I mean, the ACC is top. I mean, it's gonna be Clemson, and who else is gonna be good in the ACC?
And see, Oregon, they made the jump to the Big Ten, correct?
Yeah, they're not there anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then in the Big 12, I mean,
Arizona.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust anybody in the Big 12. If I'm being,
they're going to be offensively stacked.
I mean, you look at our schedule alone. We got to play Tennessee. We got to play Ole Miss. We got to play Michigan, even though that's a different conference. We got to play Auburn. We got to play Alabama LSU, the last game of the season. Like Missouri.
That's tough.
Yeah, SEC for sure.
See, therein lies the challenge because you asked the question, who is going to be great in the ACC? Mm-hmm. Record-wise, I think it's going to be Clemson.
I said
I
take
think
Clemson out. Who else is going to be good though?
Well, I was going to tell you. I was saying I think it's going to
Okay.
be Clemson. I think it's going to be SMU. I think it's going to be Louisville because their schedules line up for them to be.
You
And
just
then
named 3
SMU is
teams.
going to go to the playoffs and get hauled out like they did should
It's
have got
possible.
last year.
Well, the only reason I
Until
think
Clemson
maybe
slept walk, they were getting crushed. They looked like they didn't deserve to be on that field.
the only reason why I think it could be interesting with Clemson and Louisville is because they're returning a lot of the people that made them
Louisville
good.
lost their quarterback though.
Yeah.
Well, that's the X factor. That is the X factor. Miller Moss gotta be great. He's got to be great because everything around him is great. They got great receivers. They got great running back. They got great everything. So if he can be great, they'll make it interesting. They'll make it very, very interesting.
Lord,
But
here's the thing.
yeah,
If we're not, I don't want to say our A game. If we're not on our game, that's a loss to Tennessee. That could be a loss to Auburn. That could be a loss to Ole Miss. That
We
could be
got
a
to go
loss
to
to
South
Tennessee.
Carolina.
Yeah, it's
South Carolina.
like the
is not
competition is
a
out. Brother, I wish we could be in the Big 12. We'll be running the Big
Oh.
12 right now. Again, still.
Yes.
should you have stayed?
No. The money said hell no.
I said that at
The money
the
said
same
hell
time.
no.
I said that at the same time.
It's all about money now. It's about money, recruits.
It's
all
about
that
money
good
and getting kids. Like you can get a kid, you can get a kid to go play at Texas, LSU, Alabama versus going to Lubbock, Provo,
TCU.
Manhattan, Kansas. Then,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you get better kids.
Who's gonna surprise us?
I'm going. I'm
I'm
gonna
going
go.
OU.
I'm gonna go LSU.
Okay.
My intel says that this is going to be one of the better OU teams they've had in the last 6-7 years.
Well, the recruiting is a damn show a lot better than the last 3 years.
Because they said the quarterback and the OC, and this is a guy who's like, when he tells me a player is going to be, when he shows up as a freshman, he told me CD is going to be the best one to come through there. And I looked at him like, what? He's been right about every kid and every team. He said this team is going to be really good. Defensive line, they're loaded. There's not a better defensive line in the country. Depth-wise and just up-front starters. The top, probably not a better front seven in the country. And the offense can hold up its end of the bargain. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people.
I mean,
So
we
it's
had
not just me being a homer.
Yeah.
They said that quarterback is a real
No. I hear you. I 100% hear you.
If we had a liquor offense last year, we good.
Yep.
And Chad, you know that quarterback is right in your backyard from Little L.
I'll say this about what you just said, and really across the board. I fully expect a surprise team to show up and disrupt the party this year because there's too many X factors all the way down the top 25. There's nobody in that top 25 that you can look at and say, oh, they're going to dominate. No. There's nobody. Everybody's got weaknesses. Everybody's got stuff that you're not sure what's going to happen. And the people that they're lauding to be great, the Nussmeyers, the Arch Mannings, we don't know. Nobody knows. Which brings us to this question.
Hold on. I can I come in on that one more thing. I want to go back to that SEC.
This guy don't know a segue if it smacks him in the face.
I don't. I'm sorry.
You've been doing it since the beginning of this show.
And you love it. So
I do love it. I can't even lie. I do love it.
When you go back to these conferences, you take SMU and whatever their schedule is, and if you take the same SMU and put them in the Big 12, they might win 2 games, as good as they was last year. That's how deep the weakest team in the SEC will knock you off.
And by the way, Kevin Jennings probably going to make a lot of noise this year. Probably. And it's just what it is because that's the conference. Listen, all you can do is play who shows up, who gets off the bus on Saturday. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
And so SMU gonna play their schedule, and Kevin Jennings is gonna put up some decent numbers.
And one more thing to add to that, you always want to throw that old Heisman thing back in. I ain't finished. Can Norvell get on the hot seat? Like, damn, do he get to be like this year after year?
Who'd you say, Cam?
I don't care about the injuries they've had because every team had injuries.
Norvell, Florida State.
Everybody had injuries. And for Ron C and B, I ain't talking about the team. I'm just saying, damn, can he get on the hot seat? Yeah, what the hell they doing?
I'm just gonna say this.
Shit.
It becomes problematic when every time you throw a high school dance, you're never the prettiest girl at the dance.
Okay, so we talking politics. I got you now.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's the world we live in, man. Politics.
I'm just saying. Every time they throw the high school dance, Norvell's team is never just a 1 year. It's been 1 year, and listen, Charlie go kill me, but it's the truth. I'm not wrong.
No, we don't want to get on Charlie bad side.
I'm not wrong, but am I wrong? It has not been great for Norvell. Now they went out and got a dude that wasn't great in another system. Now systems, maybe he'll be better in this system. But Thomas Castellanos wasn't great in Boston College. And by the end of the season, they were moving him off the field. I'm just saying. Okay, who's gonna win the Heisman?
Best quarterback on the best team.
Yeah, I mean,
whoever that is.
It should be Clemson and Cade Klubnik, but they may be a dark horse out there that comes up there from the top. But if Clemson is who they're supposed to be, it should be Cade.
But you got to take a team like Byron saying, like us. If we get a guy that's going to be passing out there, going to put up Baker Mayfield numbers.
Yeah,
we got a deep receiver core. By the way, every receiver we had was hurt last year. Like
every one of them. Like
we were down to the number 7, 8, 9 receiver last year. Everybody was hurt. I'm just saying it's gonna take. I'm not saying our quarterback gonna win. I'm just saying it's gonna take a team that's gonna put up a bunch of yards like that, and in that kind of a conference too.
Who's the best receiver in
That's a crazy question that you're about to ask. That's real. That's a real.
In college football,
you're my friend, and he's better than a lot of the receivers in the NFL right now.
What's his name? Talk to me.
What team?
See if we're on the same. I just want to see if we're on the same page.
We on the team that's listed third over there.
We gotta say his name for the listeners because they don't know.
I don't know his name. Maybe Byron knows his name. I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know who you talking about. Who is it?
We know Chad know who he is.
Do I? I would say Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah Smith.
Duh.
We know Chad know who he is.
Yeah, I'm thinking of draft eligible. It's not even close.
So
he was in check.
So who will be the quarterback for Ohio State?
I said that
great question.
Me or you, and all we got to do is throw the ball up to him.
Four down there somewhere.
They said the red
four down there somewhere. Just throw it to him.
That's my point. The most important player in college football might be the Ohio State quarterback because he may single-handedly decide the Heisman Trophy winner. Because his only job is to get the ball to Jeremiah Smith.
He down there somewhere, just chunking.
He down there somewhere, just throw the ball down there and get out the way.
How do you have Marvin Harrison Jr. on your team, and then the next year you say this guy may be the best receiver ever? Like that's crazy.
I don't know, man. But he's a monster. He is a monster. Jeremiah Smith is a monster.
Mm-hmm. That is a full-grown man. I know the kid from Alabama had the hype early, but that kid did it all year.
All year.
Every game, no matter who they went against.
That boy from Alabama was a monster.
And low-key.
Texas had some dudes in the backfield.
They had some dudes, yes.
And he was doing work against them, too.
And he kind of made it look easy. That's the bad part about it. He kind of made it look like,
and I love the
kid. Y'all not on my level.
Yeah, the kid in Alabama, he's just turned 18?
Yeah.
So he going to be a beast, too. But that kid at Ohio State, that's just a different dude.
Conference champs. Who's gonna win it?
Ooh.
I'm forbidden to answer this one until Thursday.
Clemson.
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 Okay. Okay. Is that trifecta?
SMU.
I'm telling you, it. I watched all the games. I watch all the games every week. This ain't gonna be what it ain't gonna be what y'all thinking. But shout out to the national pundits for bringing Clemson back to relevancy. They did a great job in this offseason. Now we got to play the games, as Byron likes to remind us.
Well,
now we got to play the games.
They brought back 80% of their production last year, so
A lot of teams in the ACC brought back 80% of their production, and 4 of the potential teams that could have won the ACC brought back their production. That is not a quality, sir.
Okay.
I have more to say. On Thursday. It's fine. Big Ten.
Penn State.
It's now or never.
Yeah, that's
If they can't win it with this,
Okay, I'm going something different than that, but I
Me
went for
too.
Byron.
Go,
I'm
Cam.
gonna
Illinois.
Wow.
ooh,
Wow.
woo.
I'm going to go because they always seem to have a backup plan, and I feel like they got the better coach.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Ohio State.
Mm.
They always seem to get the right guy that don't have to be flashy. Just make the right play.
I just wanted to be contrary.
Contrary, yeah.
Don't be that guy, Byron.
Where did Oregon go?
Big Ten.
Oregon's in the Big Ten too.
They was there last year.
Yeah, I don't. I just can't trust James Franklin to win the big one till he does.
I'm just saying.
I don't trust that dude in a big.
I don't either. He has done nothing.
Like,
He's done nothing.
Mm-mm.
He's done nothing to make me trust him.
Well,
Nothing.
it took Harbaugh some years. No mind. I'm sorry.
Fair.
Okay.
And I ain't trusting till they did it.
Gotta give
I'm
him
just
respect.
saying,
Cheating when they did
I get
it,
it.
and they had to cheat to do it.
I get it.
Chill out.
Big 12.
No, cheating is a lot. Sorry. I'm gonna say Arizona State.
This show is quiet in Colorado right now.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
get them
not
posts
good.
like I used to.
Yeah.
It was quiet last year, I thought.
No, it got loud toward the end.
No,
It
man, you got loud. I told you how I felt about Colorado last year. They was made in the Big 12.
You did. If Iowa State, Kansas State is any reflection of what the Big 12 is, it'll be a long season.
Facts.
That game was hard to watch.
I'm a pin it to weather, but yeah, that wasn't a looker.
It was not a looker.
First game, man.
Well, listen, you right. Now I can't argue with that part, but good God, it was okay. Who'd you say, Byron? Who'd y'all say?
I said Arizona State.
I do like their coach. I don't know. This could go. This is so up for grabs.
I agree. I don't know who's gonna be good.
I don't know. I think the best quarterback might be Kansas State's quarterback. Might be.
Can he throw well enough though?
No. I didn't say he was great. I'm just saying he might be the best quarterback of that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Texas
could.
always seem to put up a lot of points.
Texas Tech can score.
They never can kind of like win the big game either. Like it just
Yeah.
100%. They spend a lot of money on everybody though.
They spend a lot of money.
So you gotta have a return on good investment. $55 million.
Like they get in the shootouts and they win 64 to 58.
62.
Like,
That's
not gonna get it done. So
agreed.
Okay.
I like that. I like what you said, Lloyd. I kind of like what you said because like that's the consistency, and they bringing back a bunch of people, and they brought in new people because
that's the only reason I picked them, just because.
Yeah.
they can keep building. So maybe that's enough to get it done.
Kansas looked like the best team in the conference for 3 weeks, and then they didn't like they shouldn't even be in the conference. Like
Right. It flipped that fast. So yeah. This one everybody want to know though. Who gonna win the SEC? Y'all?
Wait. Why is that the one everybody want to know?
Because
it's the best conference in football.
Well, they listen. Whether I believe that or not,
It's the best conference.
it don't matter because everything points to SEC. All roads to college football leads through SEC. Period.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going Georgia.
You going to Georgia?
Because they being disrespected right now.
It's about time for them to be back on the island of relevancy. So, no,
Okay.
Kirby ain't gonna be down too long.
You know why I can't pick Texas? Because that schedule is ridiculous.
That's for everybody in the SEC though.
Arch gotta play well. But yeah, but it's not just the teams. It's the way the schedule sets up. Like, he got a hard game to start, then he got some games in the middle to kind of work it out. But if he ain't got to work out by the 4th of October, it's gonna be a long ass season. Cause it don't get easier for him. Like it gets kind of ugly. And there's some sneaky games in there. So I don't know.
What you think, Byron? Without being biased. I would say because they are so under the radar now, and depending on how the kid Simpkins play, they got a bunch of recruits back now because they lost a bunch last year and the year before that.
Oh God! Okay, I'm sorry. I just saw your schedule.
If Alabama, I think if Bama can come out running in the shoot and they are so like not the top dog, it could be a problem.
I'm with you on that one.
It could be a problem.
I would say Alabama or LSU right now.
Yes.
Okay.
That's my two.
Well,
all right. I haven't seen
we'll
Alabama
be in the mix. We'll be in the mix, but I don't know.
Yeah, we got Bama on the schedule too.
Well, let me say this.
I just think our schedule is just a gauntlet. So
let me say this for the record, so we got it on video. If y'all pull this off, y'all the clear-cut #1 team in the nation, and also, I don't see how anybody beating you. Cause golly, because from October 11th on to the end, Lord Jesus.
Back to back.
Lord Jesus.
Hey, Lord. Woo. Last year, we was in these games, is what I'm telling you. And we had no offense, no stability at receiver. We had nothing. And we put this boy out here that think he running the wishbone and shit. Like, that wasn't going to work. And so we let Hyper, we let Tennessee off the hook. Like, we
Jackson Arnold couldn't get the run reads right. If Jackson Arnold hands the ball off 3 times on obvious run when he's on RPOs with an obvious run reads, the running back is hitting his head on the goalpost. 3 times and 2 of them he fumbled and the other one he got it was a TFL or something stupid. Like the other, they were 3 touchdowns if he just gives the ball away.
So I'm just saying we was competitive last year. I'm just saying we was in games, we was competitive, and our poor coach knew what we had. Like there's nothing we could really do. Like he was trying to sustain drives, run the ball when we shouldn't have been running. Sometimes just to run the clock,
just to give him a rest. Yeah,
it was crazy, man.
Alabama's schedule is ugh.
No, you can go to everybody in the SEC. It's like that. They all played each other.
Yeah.
But they all played each other in October and November. That's the crazy part. The hardest part of the schedule is October and November. Well, you know what?
I'm telling you, man.
Chad might not be wrong. Just because of the way. See, it's not just about they playing each other. It's the win. And see, when you ain't got no time to rest players or we gonna blow this team out so maybe we ain't got to play the second half. You ain't got nothing in there to give you that. That's what makes the difference. Now, here's Georgia. Georgia got 2 back-to-backs in Tennessee and Alabama in September. Then they got 2 back-to-backs in October and November in Ole Miss and Florida. And then they got Texas at the end. Georgia might have the schedule that.
But they used to this though. This has been Georgia for the last 7 years. They used to this.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing. To them. Luckily for us, we got a bye week next week. That's
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. I'm talking to you, Tad.
I hear you. I hear you knocking.
All right. Let's run through the rest of this thing real quick, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Last question. Best of the rest. Of everybody else out there, is there a surprise team you've been hearing about?
I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at.
Today? Go ahead.
Because of the coach, I'm looking at North Carolina. Because of the coach, I'm looking at North Carolina. I want to see
really well, or it's
I want to see.
That's what
right. You almost have to
one or the other. It's going to be really good or a train wreck. There's going to be no in between.
And North Carolina hadn't been a bad team in the last 3 years either.
They really haven't. They've actually been very competitive.
Really good. Train wreck.
You got
Belichick versus Mac Brown.
Yeah.
I said Notre Dame or Oregon. One of those.
Okay. All right. Final 5. Shout out to Mike Beasley and Miami 305 who won a very entertaining Big 3 tournament game, your championship game yesterday. It was actually a really good game. I don't understand what all the anger's about. Like, why are there so much hostility? I don't know if that's the mental health part of the Big 3.
I couldn't watch that mess this year. Once my
they were just arguing all the time.
I couldn't.
It was,
I don't watch it at all. I'm just being honest.
I don't watch it.
I
saw the highlights. I saw Mario Chalmers. I saw the highlights, but I'm not going to cut my TV on and watch the Big 3 when I can go back and watch Luka play the Mavericks last year. I'm not going to do it.
Well, let me be very clear. I watched it because it was news, and that's the only game I watched the whole season. So there you go. The only game I watched all season long. Okay. Did y'all see this? The Bleacher Report's top 25 college football. Tim Tebow was listed as the number 1 college football player of all time.
Are we talking about college football?
That tells you all you need to know.
Are we talking about college football?
He wasn't that good. He wasn't that good.
I'm just asking, are we talking about college football?
We talking college.
He was surrounded with a weapon at every position, including the offensive line, the center, the nose tie, everything. He was surrounded by the best of the best, and he took fully advantage of it.
Stop.
I'm just saying he took advantage of it.
I agree, but he won one chip on his own. The other one, he was a backup.
He was a backup,
and then he was like 8-40. He won the Heisman. Stop.
I'm just saying. I mean, damn. Cam Newton was on the depth chart too. It is what it is.
Cam Newton had the best college football season probably ever.
He was on the depth chart with Tebow.
I hear you, and that's a credit to him. But he wasn't that great. But
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I put Cam's season over anybody's. That season was probably the best.
See, for me,
there's no
I'm taking Joe Burrow. But
there's no other team. But Joe Burrow is the same thing. He had 12 pros on his team.
I agree. I'm not saying he don't, but I'm
saying Newton had 1, and he was on defense.
Okay.
For me,
was the only other guy that played in the pros.
Gotcha. For me,
you think that's cool.
For me, I would say Vince Young, just because of what I saw, what being in Texas and having had that experience. When it all went down those 2 years, that was one of the most incredible moments that I think I've ever witnessed.
This was number 1 until Cam's year to me. This was number 1.
It's hard to argue. It's really hard to argue against either one for me. And then individually, not looking at the totality of what it was, but just individual talent. I got to throw my guy in there. Like, he got to at least be in the conversation.
Ooh.
Over Tim Tebow, Lamar. He got to be at least in the conversation. I do. I won't lie to you.
Let him win the big game, man. I'm sorry.
I can't argue against that. He got to prove himself. You gotta prove
I'm 10
yourself.
minutes late, fellas. I
But-
gotta go, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you,
I will
man.
see
God
y'all
bless you.
next week, brother.
Lord,
Yes, sir.
Lord,
All right, brother. God
Lord,
bless you, brother.
when you talking about that quarterback situation though, and you talking about
Yeah.
the collegiate like that, it's not about the 1 year though. It's about the collegiate experience.
No,
Tebow
I
did it,
agree.
but Tebow did it over a course of time. You know what I mean? Like
But also,
we didn't ask
it's
who had
what
the best
you.
one season.
No, they wasn't one season. Lamar played 2 seasons that were great.
No, I'm talking about going back to Cam Newton. We're not talking about who had the best regular season.
No. I agree. No, listen. For me, it's Vince. It's either Vince or. I understand why they would say Tim Tebow. The only reason I would say Vince is because Vince won that Rose Bowl game. I mean, that Rose Bowl game the year before and the championship the year after. It was all Vince. It wasn't no. I got people.
Whoa!
It was all. It was. Listen. Okay. That's you right. You right. No. You ain't gotta look that up. That was. It was probably a little disrespectful. It was primarily Vince. Can we agree on that? It was primarily Vince. I will agree. I agree. I got caught up in the moment.
Hey,
that Texas team was amazing.
Was in the league.
Right. That Texas team was amazing. But I'm telling you,
but I see what you said.
That team doesn't win without Vince.
No.
I think you could have put just about anybody in Tebow's spot and they won that championship. I'm just saying. I was
character and the leadership though that can't nobody just do that. With the Aaron Hernandez and the people that was over there with the team, the Pouncey twins was the problem.
I can't argue against any of that.
Yeah,
like, it was a lot of.
You had a squad.
They had a squad, but that's my point about Tebow. They had a squad. It was insane. It was. They should have won all 3 years he was there, or they should have won 3 in a row. So, the Cam thing.
I mean,
my only problem with the Cam. My only thing with the Cam thing.
Yes.
My only thing with the Cam thing is this. This is my only. I don't even want to call it a knock. It's just my. His championship game wasn't the greatest. Like, it was good. It was okay, but it wasn't the greatest. Like, it wasn't as memorable as the other guys.
Lord, how many? Yeah, you're right.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you on it. I think he had I think he had a great season.
Overall season, no question.
Yeah, but we talking about that ain't the question. You know what I mean? The question. I see why they put Tebow up there because it was over the course of the time. I get it.
Yes.
It was the stability. You know, I get it. Throw Baker Mayfield in there. The stability. The 4,400 yards, and the 40 touchdowns, and all that kind of stuff. Like that's.
I mean, listen, we talking. The list is interesting because there's a lot of recency bias.
Yeah, that's what I was
looking at. And doesn't really account for a lot of
who the top historical. 10
so the top 10 is, I'll go through it real quick. Tim Tebow at 1, Cam at 2, Reggie Bush at 3, Ndamukong Suh at 4, which I kind of like that actually. Yeah, I like that actually. Vince at 5, Ed Reed at 6, which, by the way, to not have more Miami players in the top 25 is disrespectful. Because that 2000
by
that
5
team
people
was
on
insane.
Ed Reed team, yes.
Those were Hall of Famers. He had Hall of Famers on that team. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow at 7. Yeah, they cheated also. Joe Burrow at 7. Larry Fitzgerald at 8. Baker at 9. And Brad McKinney at 10.
Should Deion make this list or no?
I think he is on the list. Is he on the list?
I don't think he should.
No. He's not on the list.
I don't think he should.
Deion definitely had a better pro career than he had college because they didn't win. Like, they won, but they didn't win. Like,
and they didn't throw the ball at him.
Yeah. Right. That's the other part. Right. So, yeah, okay. Interesting list though. I probably would rearrange some stuff on the list, but not horrible.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Lee Corso's final show, gentlemen, is this Saturday. The legend that is Lee Corso, the guy that built you could argue built College Game Day single handedly with his professionalism, integrity, and also his antics. He's the most colorful college analyst that we've had ever.
He makes it fun for sure.
I mean, and I'm saying analyst, not play by play, because play by play for me is still my guy that died that was on ABC for all of my life. Whoa Nilly. You know what I'm talking about. I forget his name, just that fast, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That's always he's always the GOAT for me. But goodness, I mean, College Game Day. I mean, Lee Corso.
Yeah.
Which hat is he putting on? Who's he picking? I mean, that's
we're waiting on him.
yeah, who's waiting on
Do
him. So,
they know his replacement?
well, I mean, no, they're gonna roll with who they've already replaced him essentially.
Oh.
Like it's Nick, it's Pat McAfee, it's they've already replaced him. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a good season. It's time. When it's time to go, it's time to go. He done his thing. He paid his course.
The last 4 or 5 years, it's been over. But out of respect for him, they allowed him to keep going, and
100%.
So I respect it.
Yeah.
All right. We already talked about Shiloh, so let's end here where we end every week. What did I watch? What am I watching this weekend? It's no surprise. I watched the Cowboy documentary. That's no surprise there. I watched it. My little brother asked me by text, "What did you think?" Oh no, that's not what he asked me. He asked me which was better, Last Dance or America's Team. I chose Last Dance, primarily because I liked the way Last Dance was presented, and so from a cinematographer perspective and from a director's perspective, I think it's a better looking documentary, start to finish. Yeah. I didn't love the ending. The last episode of America's Team wasn't the greatest. Him and Jimmy reconciling, him going to the. But how else would you have ended it? When I thought about it, I was like, well, how else would you have ended it? Because they haven't done anything to get excited about in the last 30 years. So what else would you have done? I don't know what else would you have done. Other than him selling the team, I don't know what else would have been a proper ending.
That was the happiest ending that you could have.
That was the happiest ending that you could probably arrive at. Okay, so I will. You should watch. It is a good watch, and also it will clarify some things that you probably didn't like. You knew, as us being Texans, there's stuff that we kind of knew, but boy, to see it that way, you're like, wow, that was worse than I thought.
Yeah.
That was worse than I thought. So, shout out to Michael Irvin, who truly believes in God. I know this and would have had to, because dude should be in jail. But wow.
Well, I got stories on that too. I got stories on that too.
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
Oh, I do.
I can't wait for you to see it because I want to hear you. I want to hear what you got to say about it.
Running into Michael Irvin at 1:00 in the morning a couple of times. I got stories.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah. The fact that God's grace is sufficient.
Raining down on him.
Raining down. Because no way that dude should be walking the streets. But also,
something else happened this last week too that it won't get mentioned. But it was some other stuff going on.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, can you say the question was last week versus what I was watching?
Yeah, right. What happened? What did I miss? What is that?
There's a lot of things happened this week. Last week.
What did you put the hat on? What is that?
Because we took care of business in the most fantastic way. We took care of business. We picked the Yankees. We pulled their pants down. And
They did. I can't even argue with it.
We won 8 in a row on the Yankees until they finally won a game yesterday. We're not playing around. We here and we young. That farm system is paying off right now. We want to smoke for anybody.
Well, I'm gonna say this: we finally trending in the right direction. I'm happy about that because for a while we was just like treading water. I'm like,
y'all beat the Guardians. That was cute.
No. We didn't beat the Guardians. We whooped that ass. We whooped the whole ass, both cheeks, double up. We needed that. We needed that because we got to get. I don't know if we can catch
It's wild card. It's wild card for sure.
Well,
it's wild card for sure.
6 games is 12 games.
Yes, so you got action in the wild card. Is what I'm saying.
So yeah, we shooting for wild card for sure. But that's what happened when we won the World Series. Houston was ahead, and then we caught them. So we'll see.
Yeah, still a chance.
It's about catching the heat when you can. So, but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting September for sure. This weekend, if you're waiting for Raw tonight, they in Paris. They done had Raw. All you gotta do is go to Netflix and watch it, and it wasn't bad. It was really good. It was pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see what happens this weekend with Clash in Paris with WWE guys. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with that this weekend. Trying to think of anything else that I watched or needed to watch. That was it, right?
Yeah. I didn't watch too much else but that.
I mean, we got to talk about next week. Well,
Listen,
we'll talk about that. Listen, we talk about that next
college
week.
football this weekend.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Y'all know what's going to happen. The 4 box is about, for me, it's the 4 box.
Yeah.
The 4 screens. I'm going to have 4 screens going at the same time.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's time. It's time. Get ready. And it's Labor Day weekend. And also, it's our draft weekend.
Yep.
For fantasy football. By the way, if you're not drafting fantasy football the week before the season starts, I don't respect your league.
Hey.
Yeah.
Because what are you doing? You don't even, the rosters ain't even set.
Right, we drafting next Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. We draft next Sunday.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And
If you drafted all these people that have already drafted, I don't understand what y'all doing. What kind of fantasy football? To me, when I hear that you've drafted already, that means I could probably beat everybody in your league. I'm not playing with serious players.
Yeah.
You draft the Sunday before the season starts. It's
before
that
the
simple.
Thursday night games.
Yes.
That's it.
This is easy. This ain't even hard. Or the Monday if it's Labor Day. Normally we draft on Labor Day, but I got the dates mixed up this year, so it's fine. But it's Sunday. So we draft Sunday. It's going to be a draftable Sunday. So anyway, all right. So that's my weekend. That's what I got going on. Anybody else got any? Did I miss anything? Stuff to watch? All right. Okay, well then let's do our shout outs to get out of here then. Who we shouting out, gentlemen?
We shout out to the Red Sox for doing what they do. We've been one of the hottest teams in baseball outside of Milwaukee. I mean, Milwaukee won what, 22 out of 24 games? Like, it's crazy.
Milwaukee's doing just fine. They are doing just fine right now.
That team is super young.
Although they've lost the last 2. They've lost the last 2.
Yeah, but look at their record. Look at their record over the last 30 games. It's unbelievable.
Listen, they're doing just fine. Milwaukee's doing 81. They lead everybody, right? They in front of everybody. Milwaukee's in front of everybody. All roads right now to the World Series lead through Milwaukee. Bratwurst and onions.
And at the end of the day, we just beat the hell out of the Yankees. And at the end of the day, it might be the Yankees and the Dodgers again. It could possibly be that. That's the way to pick the crumb.
I mean, the Dodgers are the Dodgers.
Yep. San Diego on their butt though. I think they may be tied too, but San Diego.
They tied right now. Ain't that crazy? They played all them games and they are tied. 74 and 57. They tied.
We know who we would put our money on if they had to play each other to get to the championship. I'm not betting against the Dodgers.
I want to apologize in one of my shout outs right now, and then y'all can finish y'all shout outs. I want to apologize to Nafisia Collier. That's my bad. And that's not because I'm an Aces fan. I like the Aces, and as you can see, I'm supportive. I like the logo and all that stuff. Yeah. But I apologize for thinking that Asia was just gonna come take your MVP. I apologize.
You did say that.
Cause she put that 32 up smooth off injury yesterday, and I was like, oh my bad. That's on me. That's on me, Nafisia. That's on me. I'm just saying though, you've been out a long time. And your team is still winning. That's all I was trying to say.
That's what y'all said.
That's all I was trying to say. But
you and Byron said, yep.
But you know, players mess up all the time. She put that 32 up yesterday. Like y'all must have forgot. Somebody done told you wrong. And I was like, okay, you right.
Yeah,
you right. They done just pretty much ran away with this season, bro. But let me say this though.
The playoffs, 2 different seasons, bro.
It feels like the collision course is gonna be the Aces and Minnesota, because Asia's on a tear right now, boy.
Yeah.
She on a tear right now. She acting a fool, and she got Chelsea playing better. So, okay, all right. Y'all finish the shout outs. Sometimes you gotta apologize to folk and do it publicly. Because you said it publicly, so you gotta do it publicly.
That's good, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to my little boy, man. We had his birthday party yesterday for his 10th birthday.
Where was it?
It's called Active Arena.
What is that?
So they got interactive thing. They got like basketball shoot. They got a screen where you can do Connect Four and pickleball. It's a lot of interactive gaming. So it's pretty good, pretty nice. We went there
like David Buster's on steroids.
I mean, it's kind of small, but it's smaller than David Buster's for sure. But they got I went into like snow boots, and I did the little snow sled there. It's just a lot of interactive stuff. It's very different, but it was cool. It was cool.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, man. Something different.
Well, shout out to nephew.
Appreciate it.
For sure. All right, Cam, you finish your shout. We just kind of interrupted you, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm just happy to be here with you guys, man.
I am. And I'm so glad that now we got through the summer and football is back, and so we ain't got to worry about sports until next June. We're gonna have something to talk about and to watch until next June. We good. We got through the summer once again. So there you go.
We always do.
We always do. We always do. We always do. So it should be interesting. For me, it's always shout out to y'all. Shout out to our wives who support us and make sure that we in position to do this every week. Appreciate that always. Shout out to the Five Nation always for rocking with us, both in real time and in the rewatch of this broadcast. We're just always grateful for that. And yeah, man, shout out to B. Lusby and for coming in and jumping in or whatever. Yeah, it's just gonna be a fun time, man. Fun time is had by all. And we'll see what happens going forth in all the sports, because it's going to be an interesting week one. Or I know technically week one has gone by, but come on. Iowa State and Kansas State and Dublin don't feel like week one to me.
No disrespect at all.
No disrespect, but it don't feel like week one to me.
But you know
Texas, Ohio State.
That feel like week one. That's week one.
That feel like week one.
Yeah.
That feel like week one. So everybody else's week one, we're excited to see that going on this week. So it's gonna be a good time. So, all right, y'all, enjoy your first week of college sports. Believe in the ACC returns on Thursday, so that should be a good time right there. And man, we just got a lot of good stuff going on. So keep rocking with us. This is the Five. This is y'all, the Five Nation. We appreciate y'all. Let's keep it going.
Kitchen, we are plugging in with the there's no mystery. Let's make history with the